this? Where'd this come from? Wow, it's been too long since I've been in this box.
Warning. Irrelevant activity detected. You are wasting critical build time.
I'm looking for stuff in the bits box. I had a strange dream last night and kind of had an idea of something I wanted to work on.
Yes, return to the build now. It is essential you finish immediately, and the timing preserved.
Wow, that's the first time you two have agreed about something. Okay, whatever.
History bends. What was broken once may yet be made whole.
Yes, I am triumphant.
In our world, evil may triumph for a season, but its victories are always fleeting. For months, I've been working on this grove. Stone by stone, brush by brush, shrine, dwarves, the banshees, even these floating rocks. It's been a couple of months of labor, and each one of them a small victory. Not a single triumph, but many small ones. And together, they brought this grove to life. But isn't that true of all of our victories in life? They're not always epic. They're not always world-shattering moments, so sometimes we have those. More often than not, they're smaller triumphs. Quiet peaks that mean something only to ourselves and to the friends and loved ones who walk with us. These small triumphs are mountain peaks or even just a high hill with a lot of valleys between them. That's life. Ups and downs, tears and laughter. The key is to keep swinging, though, even when you don't feel like it. A lot of times I've been there. And sometimes when I look and my circumstances seem bad or hopeless, I strive to change the circumstances even when I'm fighting the depression along the way. And a lot of times I can't change them, but I give my all until that crack comes in the wall, and it always seems to. Then I can slip through that crack to some better path. Sometimes those new paths find you. So, if you let fear hold you back, you never move forward. Remember that contest I told you about at the Games Workshop store? I wasn't going to do it, and then I forced myself to do it, and I won first place in the terrain. Second and third in large miniatures. Manager said I cleaned up. And I know it's not a big deal to anybody. They're small victories, I know. But for me, they were validation of the path I've chosen. And in the end, isn't that what we're all looking for? A simple validation and acknowledgement of who we are. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "Do not expect the Plato's Republic, but be content if the smallest step forward is made." And so it is with this grove. As I said, not all victories are grand battles. Some are just contests won, trophies on the shelf. Some are games of Blood Bowl, watching my students glow with laughter and triumph as they slaughter each other on the gridiron. Some victories are quiet. A painted miniature finished at last, especially after I fought to get it just right. A face repainted, a wash corrected, a detail finally brought to life. Life is valleys and peaks. The valleys are where the work is done, but every small peak is worth savoring, because together they make the climb. But what about your victories? Not necessarily interested in the epic ones, not the battles sung in story, but the little ones. Small peaks that belong only to you and those close to you. Maybe it is finishing some project you thought would never end. Maybe it's writing a line of music or painting a single figure or just getting through a hard day. Even if no one ever sees them, they matter. Let go and create anyway, because every small act of creation pushes back the silence. I believe this with all my heart. Depression finds an outlet in creativity. Every brushstroke, every story told, every laugh shared around a table, these are victories. They keep us moving forward. This grove is mine, but you know what? It's not mine alone. Thank you to every one of you who walked this road with me. This victory, it's shared. And just remember, sometimes after all the valleys, the guardian raises his axe. And with that power of creativity, the darkness is bound. Please, let your darkness be bound in creativity.
By the power of the Forge, I bind thee!